Okay, everybody, BJ and Cooking Things, I'm back. Today, I'm gonna cook some old cake, old-timey whole cake cornbread. I'm gonna cook the cornbread that my grandma and her mother liked. And I'm using a little flat orange skillet. And I'm not using fat back grease, y'all, because I'm going to use some butter. Butter's good, but I'm going to use some butter on it. Don't take a lot. I'm going to take some of this up. Not even one little bit. You know, like you cut a little section off your butter. You just cut not even half a teaspoon. That's all you really need. But I'm going to let that start get warm. And I'm going to make my cornmeal. And this is how I make it. I use 3 of these little cups of cornmeal. This is white, plain cornmeal. 3 of them. There's 2. There's 3. And then I'll get this is what I keep my cornmeal in, y'all. Little plastic container. Put it over here. Then I get, this is 1/3 of a cup of flour. Then I use salt, just some salt into my cornmeal. I don't say a good tablespoon. But you got to taste it, y'all. You got to be able to taste your salt. And that's all you put in this. And yeah, you will see me do something you probably never seen me do before. Because but you can't cook this without cooking it the way I'm getting ready to cook it. And trying to get my skillet to lay flat. Don't want to lay flat. You see my butter. I'm using butter. Let me cut my eye back up, my burner back up a little bit. I want to get it hot. I want to get it hot, and then I'll take and cut it back down. Because then you will see me do something you've never seen me do before. And that's I'm mixing. Can you see me?
Yeah.
I'm mixing my cornmeal up with my hands, y'all. And all I'm putting in it is hot water. Hot water. And I'll show it to you when I get it finished, because it's a certain consistency you got to get this to be able to cook it in that frying pan, that little skillet. It can't be soupy, it can't be runny, and it can't be too dry, because if it is, it's not going to be good. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing, everybody? I'm using my hand, and I'm mixing that cornmeal and flour together. And this is called whole cake cornbread. Yep, this is about where you want it. You don't want it runny. You don't want it too soft. You want it thick enough to go in this skillet so you can turn it out. And it's getting about there. Skillet's getting hot. For some reason my skillet don't want to lay flat. And it's got to lay flat in order to cook evenly. I don't know what's wrong with the burner. Let me just put my hand over it, make sure it's hot enough, but it's not quite hot enough. This is the cornbread, like I said, my grandmother liked. She would eat fried cornbread or baked cornbread, but she wanted hers cooked on top of the stove in the skillet, and it was called whole cake. She also wanted flour bread cooked like that instead of biscuits. Now it's hot. You see how the butter's turning a little brown, y'all, and it's going to steamy? What you do next, you got to cut it down. You got to cut it down, because you do not want to put that cornmeal in there, that cornbread in there, and it that hot. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Get you some cornmeal. I don't know, it's been a while since I made this. I might have to make more. This here might not be enough. You just take it like this. Put it in your skillet, y'all. You want to smash it out. Like I said, it's been a long time since I cooked this. I'm hoping I get it right. It's been a many months. Well, this is, like I said, this is the only way my grandma wanted it. She didn't want cornbread any other way. See if I can get this to stick together on this side. Hold my skillet with this. And you just keep your eye on it. I'm pretty sure some of it's going to come apart. Then again, it might not. I don't know. It's all according on how this frying pan is going to hold it together. Because I got flour in it to hold it together. And just let it cook, just like that. You'll see it, how it looks on the top. I'm getting ready to make another one because it's not going to be enough for us. Get another thing of cornmeal, baby. Now I got this cooking on low, y'all. Like I said, you got to cook it on low. You'll know when to turn it. You'll see it. Michael gave it to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I sure did, didn't I? Yeah, I got to cook more because that's not going to be enough. I thought that would make more than one cake, but it's not. 1, 2. Now this is going to be enough. I'm not cooking anymore. Sure ain't. I'm not cooking anymore. And like I said, you can put anything you want to in that cornbread, y'all. That you want to put in it when you're making it up. Any season you want to, it's up to you. I don't want nothing in mine. It's salt. Sometimes sugar and onion powder. Onion powder's good in it. But I don't need any onion because I got enough of onion right now. And what I'm going to eat this with. I'm trying to hold y'all too long, but I do want y'all to see what I'm cooking. Move that skillet that way. It's getting there because it's getting a little bit dry on top. That's the way it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it's getting ready. Oh yeah, it's getting there. It's got to cook a little bit more. This frying pan, I mean, it's just that item. I should have cooked it on another burner. But this burner, it's not cooking level, even all the way around. One side's cooking good, the other side's not. That's because somewhere or another the burner's not in there right something. I don't know. I'm going to have to readjust that. You cook that on low, and it takes at least a good 10 minutes, if not longer. That smells good. Cut it up a little bit so it'll cook faster. It's cooking a little bit too slow. Because you want the top of it to be completely dry. If you stand inside of it long enough, you can smell the cornbread when it browns. Like I said, it's been a long time since I cooked this. I mean, a long time. And I used to cook it every week, 2 or 3 times a week, but it's been a long time since I cooked this. As old Indians could say, many moons. Many moons. Smells good. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to, I don't know if I'm going to turn it in my hand or turn it on the plate, because I want to put some butter on the other side too. In order to do that, I'm going to have to hold it with one hand and put butter in the other hand, and it gets a little hot. But see, Mama didn't cook hers with butter. We cooked hers with oil, fat bag grease, one of the two. But here's the way Mama did hers sometimes. I'm going to turn it, y'all. See?
It's pretty.
Put a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit more butter on this side.
That's pretty, y'all. That's pretty right there.
Cook it a little bit longer next time.
Yeah. Now, I used to eat that right there many years ago. I used to eat mine with peaches.
Yes, you told me that, and I was like, really? And all you can do, y'all, is slide it off.
Like that?
Just like that.
Did y'all see that? Just like that.
And that's called whole cake cornbread. But I can turn it in my hand, and I'll probably do it next when I get ready to turn it out on another plate. On this plate. Make sure this plate's dry. I don't want it to be wet. And I'm going to cook another one too. Oh yeah, that's dry. I'm gonna let that one cook a little bit longer. And that's called whole cake, y'all. But this one I'm gonna cook with oil and show you the difference what it look like. Cause that's cooked with butter. Cause we used to, like I said, we cooked all ours with fat back grease. And this is going to be our leftovers. Chicken wings, y'all. That's what we're going to have with this cornbread. Chicken wings and collard greens. Put my lid on there. Don't put it all the way, just cover it. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit more. He's want more butter on the top of that, y'all. I guess he's seen it. You want a little bit more butter. What I do in okay.
There you go. You don't have this thing called smell-o-phone.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You had that there, you'd smell how wonderful this bread is smelling over here.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm.
This is my grandmother's food. Boiled collards, whole cake cornbread. She'd always want ham or fat baked meat, something, but I always like flour bread cooked like this. That was the way I liked it. Let me see something. I don't like nothing to pop out in my microwave, y'all. drink, baby. Put some drink in my cup. So what are y'all having for supper tonight, y'all? Tell me what y'all having. And plus, I'm going to have some leftover potato salad. My granddaughter cooked that, but I'm gonna cook some. Show you my version. Yeah, this is another microwave. This is my microwave. Mine went out. Mama's went out, so I had to go to the storage building and get mine out. Let me see if I can turn this out now. It might not be brown enough. If it's not, I'm going to turn it back over and brown it some more. Well, I messed it up. It fell in my hand. Well, fell off my hand. But I'm going to cook another one, y'all. This is my plate. I'm going to put it in. Taste it. Mmm. Mmm. Be careful. Mmm.
Good.
It fell out my hand.
Real good.
So I'm going to cook another one. Watch it. I like it. Got a little salt. Okay. Cook this with oil. Alright, let all that cook out. Before I put the oil in there, I got to get out that little bit of water I had wiped it out with. Now I turned it a little bit too early and dropped it, y'all. Just a little bit. But that's it. This is the way this is what you're looking for. Turn it so it don't sweat. I don't know about y'all, but I can't eat bread and sweat. Ugh. Okay. Put a little bit of oil in it this time. And that's a little bit too much, and I know it. So, I'll take some of that up. Get my grease container. That's a little bit too much. Okay, let's see if I can get this one right. Whoop. I don't know why it wants to not cook. It wants not to stay level. See, the oil's going at one side. Dry it out, so I have to put a little bit more water in it. I like this one better. Still ain't cooking level. Now that'll cause it to fall apart too. If it's not cooking level, it'll fall apart. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to turn it in my hand. I'm going to in my plate. Yeah, it's already getting the bottom to it. we go. It's cooking now, y'all. You know, people say I'm cooking with grease. Now what you're looking for, you see this was kind of moist on the top. But what you're waiting on next, you want it to get a little bit dry. And I'm steady turning my skillet because like I said, it's not cooking level all the way around for some reason. It means my burner's not in there right. But you want it to get completely dry on top before you flip it. Yeah, my burner, it's just not browning. It's not cooking level. And put your skillet on there level, but it's not cooking level. Okay. Oh boy. Whew. You all right, babe? Huh? You not feeling okay? But we're getting ready to eat in a few minutes. It ain't gonna be much longer. We will eat. Let me check this chicken. Oh yeah. Chicken is hot. All right. We're going to be eating in a few minutes. Bring that to the table. It's getting there, y'all, but see, it's still sticky on my hand, so you got to wait a little bit longer. It's not ready, but you can smell it. I can smell it like it's wanting to burn, so I'm cutting it down. Let's see if I can turn in this skillet in this pan. All right, see that? I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in it, just a little bit. For the other side. Probably a good like tablespoon is all you need on it. Try to get it all around you on your skillet before you turn it back over, because you want oil on each side. Okay, and then just slide it out, y'all. That's on the safe side. I think my husband's getting about ready to eat. Ready? Ready? Huh? You don't sound like you're ready. You feeling bad, baby?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting ready in a few minutes. I had to wash my dish strainer, y'all. That's what you hear me doing. A lot of noise. I'm running board. I'm over here washing my dish strainer. Yeah, and I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the ugly. You see this? This is the ugly. It failed. This one looks better, y'all. See? Now I'm going to turn it around and around. See how I turned that with my hands? Then I got this much more to cook, but I'll cook that last. I'm going to go ahead and get this about done and feed my husband. And I'll make a plate and show y'all what it looks like. See that? This is what you want it to look like, y'all. Okay? Now, but I'm gonna plate up the plate so y'all can see it. And for him to eat. You ready, baby? I got you a plate there, ain't I? I'm gonna just sit it right here. I'm gonna plate your plate up just like this. Let me get him his greens. Bear with me, y'all. Show you what we're gonna have. Simple meal. Get what you go get, baby. Come to the table. Get your drink, your water, whatever. I'm coming with you. Break you a piece of this cornbread. You probably won't eat all that either. This is supper, y'all. This is supper. This is it. This is going to be the meal for the night. Whole cake cornbread, boiled collards, and barbecue honey glazed chicken wings. Don't forget,